Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live Super Sunday. Here we are, or here I am on Super Sunday, January 18th, 2026. And I'm going to show you, well, you can see below the banner what I've got, but I'm about to send out these links. And I got two more. One more. If I had everybody on the same wavelength, I'd be able to send one link, but I can't seem to get it to where they're all on the same hub. All right. So I have what you see there below: Dogfish Head, Grateful Dead, Juicy Pale Ale, 5.3% alcohol, introduced in 2025, produced in Milton, Delaware, and in other breweries. There's a code, but I don't know what that code is. I think I know, but I don't want to guess. All right. This is a pale ale, and it's brewed with kernza, which is a type of wheatgrass, and granola. And you know what granola is. So as you can see, it's hazy, it's yellow or gold, depending on how the light's hitting it. It's bubbly, has a white head. I bought it at Walmart, so it's not rare if you could buy it at Walmart, right? And it was $10.49 for the 6-pack, in case you want to know it. A lot of people like to know the price. All right. Smells like a multigrain. Herbie in India, good morning. Hey. I'm not familiar with McConnell's 5-year. I know about St. Brendan's. That's good stuff. Hello, Daniel. And Liquor Enthusiast says it's very yellow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is very yellow. Looks like a party bulb. I can see the light shining through it from the ring lamps. Yes. Juicy looking. Okay, so let's do the screen share. And if somebody joins, they'll have to wait till I'm off of that because I can't see them joining. Dogfish Head. Grateful Dead, juicy pale ale, brewed with kernza and granola. .3% alcohol, 30 bitterness units, available year-round. Original release 2025. Pale ale. The addition of El Dorado and Azaka hops bring waves of tropical pineapple, mango, and passion fruit notes for a vibrant tapestry of alluring aromas and flavors that just keeps trucking, sip after refreshing sip. Appearance: hazy pale gold with a white head. Aroma: tropical fruits, mango, pineapple, and light citrus. Yes, I think I go along with that. And grain, they don't mention grain. Flavor: pineapple, mango, passion fruit, lightly sweet and tart, light bitterness. I don't know about all those flavors, but yeah, the fruit flavor, lightly bitter, yes. Mouthfeel, light to medium body. I'd say medium body. 12-ounce cans and 19.2-ounce cans. I saw they were selling those stovepipe tall cans at the Tulane football games last year. 12-ounce, like I say, at Walmart. Kernza is a sustainable grain. You don't have to keep planting it. It grows like grass. It is a type of grass, wheatgrass, and you can make a wheat flour out of it, I guess. Years ago, I bought Scoresby at Walmart. They got rid of it, but I know where to find it. Yeah, it's rare, like rich and rare whiskey. It's rich and rare, and you can get it at Walmart. Yeah, it's just, who knows why they put that on there. Good afternoon. You must be far east. Oh yeah, okay. So Ron McKernan died in 1973, right? He did too many Super Sundays, and he didn't live long. And then Keith Gottschall died in a car wreck. What, 1980? He was already out the band. I think that guy Brent died in 1990 or something like that. Too much yayo. And then Jerry Garcia died 1995 at only middle age. In ill health. And then now they're all dying, I mean, and recently last year. So and some people were saying, I can't believe he died. I'm like, well, these people are getting very elderly, it's like, this is what's going to happen to us as well. But these bands were around 60 years ago. 60 years ago. Oh, that's bad news about Walmart not selling any kind of alcohol in Pennsylvania, because my Walmart not half a mile, but not a mile away. It's less than a mile. Sell beer, wine, and liquor. Very convenient. Dollar General sells beer and wine. I went over there today. It looked like it was a wreck. Their merchandiser needs to come in there for the distributor and clean it up. It needs to be restocked. I guess people were hitting Walmart, hitting Dollar General pretty hard yesterday for the NFL playoff games. It's right in front of a neighborhood. I'm sure people are going, go over there and get some beer. And that's why I was barely able to get started on time here, because I went to Aldi and bought some beer, and I went to Walmart, Dollar General, and bought some toothpaste. I was actually looking for something else, but they had toothpaste on discount. Cheers to you, Tommy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Too much yayo. Now, what country are you in? Portal. No bottles, only cans. It looks like no draft. Well, they probably have draft at the brew pub. If you go to the Dogfish Head brewery, they probably have it on draft. Leave it alone. I want to have that on display. Well, I can't put this on display, y'all, because you know what's going to happen. And she was content over there until she saw you put that can down. And she's not going to be content until she can knock it down. Oh, Netherlands. Holland. Okay. Look how it ended up. Looks nice, huh? I swished it. Not. It clouded up a little bit more. My answer is they're doing well so far, and I think they could do it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget the yayo. You be in the Netherlands next week? Wow. Jason, you're a world traveler. All right. Cheers to everybody. Okay. Now, my evaluation. Smells fruity, not overly fruity. Smells grainy, not overly grain. Same thing with the taste. Fruity, grain, some kind of odd grain because of that Kernza and granola. Sort of an odd beer. But I guess they're trying to make it odd considering the band, which was kind of odd in some ways. But Denmark. Yes. I weighed her this morning, 4.8 pounds. She's getting there. She eats her food. I don't give her any treats, so she's not going. I don't want her to get in the habit of eating too much. So she's satisfied with her water and food. That's what she gets: water to drink, food to eat. Standard cat food, seafood flavored, which she likes. She does like Miller High Life beer, though, so I have to keep an eye on her because I turned my head the other day looking out the window, and I looked back and she was drinking the Miller High Life. I don't know if she would like this product. Look at the thick foam. Look at that thick lacing. That's a good sign. So it tastes grain, like multi-grain, not too sweet, definitely low bitterness, probably 2 out of 5 hop cones, even though it's 30 IBUs, it tastes better than that, lower than that. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, medium body, dry finish, just very grainy. Trying to knock it out my hand. Now, see, she didn't go for that like she did Miller High Life. If I had Miller High Life in there, she'd put her head in there and start licking it. But maybe she prefers lager over ale. She's not going to get either one. Yes, she did. And she's got to go back at the end of the month for some more shots and treatment. But the vet said everything looks fine with her. The vet told me she looked really healthy. Couldn't find anything wrong with her. And they said she was very cooperative. I thought she'd go crazy, try to scratch everybody and bite them. But they said, no, she was real cooperative. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but sometimes I like to run through the jungle. Okay, pleasant beer, really pleasant beer. Nice. You just watching, huh? Hanging out. No, I would never consider doing that, especially with coyotes everywhere around here. She has no desire to go outside. I took her outside one day and was holding her, and she was terrified. She couldn't wait to get back inside. This is what she likes. She likes the house. She likes the house. She doesn't want anything else. She shows no interest in going anywhere. I think I give this an A. Look at the lacing. I could give it an A. Yeah, 893. Getting into most excellent. It's not amazing or anything, but it's up there. You know, it's solid. And it's not super expensive. Everything's expensive these days, but it's not super expensive. Now I'll show you something else as a bonus. Before I go on to that, what's coming up this Wednesday is Strong Beer Wednesday. Any strong beer, 5.5 or higher. See, this beer wouldn't qualify. Well, I can't put it up there. This beer wouldn't qualify because it's only 5.3. Then Fandango Friday, this Friday, any liquor or liqueur. Fandango Friday, liquor or liqueur. And I have a lot of liquor and liqueur I could bring. Next Sunday, another Super Sunday, and I have some interesting things in the fridge. Oh, okay. Basketball game. I could go to that. Now, hold on. I'll show y'all something. A bonus feature. I found this at $1.25 tree, and it's called Vinut aloe vera drink original, not from concentrate. Now I said aloe vera. Isn't that what they make hand lotion from? Not spayed yet. The vet said she had to wait till she was bigger. Good choice. I think they probably would qualify. All right. Vinut aloe vera drink. I did it with the old reliable Kamchatka vodka with liqueur, premium liqueur. This has pulp in it. Look at the pulp. You can probably see those chunks floating around. It smells like fruit, but it smells like, I don't know, like cucumbers or something, but it's got sugar added. You can crunch on the pulp. Really. So it did blend very well. It made a good mix up with the vodka. I have to admit that. Here's show and tell. I went to Aldi before I did this hangout because I went to church and then I had enough time after church. And I went to Aldi and I found this. I had tried this at David's house. Great Pines American IPA, 12-ounce can. I think they're trying to make it look like sort of like Two-Hearted Ale, you know, like a nature scene. And it's using the same color scheme like the forest green and orange. Independent craft brewer. This is brewed by ABW in Virginia, also known as New Realm Brewing. But this is the thing that got me confused, you know. It's saying packaged in December, so about a month ago. It's a India Pale Ale with natural flavors. Now, why did they need to add natural flavors to it? I guess to make it taste better. So that's making me think it didn't taste that nice without the flavoring. But I'll do a solo review and see give it a second opinion. Oh, okay. Bob Ross painting. Yeah, I remember those things. They used to make those insulated plastic tankard, beer glasses with the different nature scenes on it. And my grandmother had one for Schlitz with the fish, all different kind of fish. Said Schlitz. And I think it was from 1978. And I asked her, I said, could I have that? Because I like to collect these things. And she said, no, because you'll probably try to sell it. I don't know why she thought this, I said, I'm not going to sell it. Because first of all, who would want to buy it, But so no, she wouldn't let me have it. So then the hurricane hit and destroyed the house in Grand Isle, Louisiana, where it was. And then nobody got it because it was probably floated out into the Gulf. And she had a bunch of Dixie beer insulated plastic tanker, but I didn't care. But it would have been nice to have it with that Schlitz beer on it, all the fish. Okay, last show and tell. Well, actually, I got two more. Here's Crane Lake. Crane Lake Cabernet Sauvignon from California. Crane Lake brand established 1994. And then it says Happy Thanksgiving because they gave this wine to us after Thanksgiving Mass. So go to church and get free wine. Just thought you were trying to sell it, huh? I would have, if she'd have given it to me, it'd be in this house right now. But it was her property. It was funny in a way because they didn't care anything about it until I asked for it. I know. They are cool. I have some. I do have some that I bought from like those flea markets. Now I have one last show and tell if anybody wants to see it. If you want to see this whiskey, let me know going once. If you want to see this whiskey, let me know going twice. If you want to see this whiskey, let me know going. Okay, well, oh, you want to see it? Okay. Maybe so. I don't know. Whiskey love. Okay, here we go. This is called Master Distillers Collection. Master Distillers Collection. Blended Canadian whiskey from Collingwood Distillery. This was $14.96 at Walmart. That makes sense. This is a really great product. I tried it last week. I was suffering with the cold and all, but I tried it. This thing, even with being sick, I'll tell you, this thing is great. And they use the same bottle design for Canadian Peak. They use the same bottle design for Seagram's VO Black. They use this same bottle design for Seagram's VO Apple. And now they're using it, same exact bottle. You always use a real cork for the Master Distillers Selection. So I don't know who else sells it, but I think it might be a Walmart brand, but let's see, what are they talking about? Yeah, that's right. Do stupid things, and a lot of stupid things may happen. Anyway, anyway, I would recommend this product, and I am going to bring it into taste challenges in about a week. And I think it's going to really dominate my other Canadian whiskeys. But then you don't know that until you do the blind taste test, which is why we do the blind taste test. All right. Anyway, a lot of interesting comments there. There's people talking about real bullets or whatever. I'm not really following that. But so the Dogfish Head Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale is a winner, in my opinion, a winner. Check it out, buy it, $10.49 at Walmart. The aloe vera juice is really good. They add sugar to it. I would rather have it without the sugar added, but you know, people like sweet stuff, so that was a winner. The Crane Lake Cabernet Sauvignon is a winner. I tried that yesterday, and that was really nice. And this one is really nice. All right, we all take care, and well, have a good Sunday. I don't like this late NFL schedule that they do these days for the playoffs. I used to like when they started the first game. Remember, used to be at like about 12:30 Eastern. And then the second game was like at 3:30 Eastern. And it end around 7 at night. Now they make you wait around till 2:30, 3:30. You'd be waiting around all day for the NFL. And then it goes on late, and people have to work on Monday. So it's, I mean, I understand because people in California, the game would start at like 9:30 in the morning, but now it's got everybody waiting around. Oh, yeah, that was, I never dreamed that was going to happen. You too. Yeah, got to do a blind taste test. Got to do it blind. Otherwise, you haven't proven too much, if anything. Yeah, and now they lost their starting quarterback right at the end of the game, so that could kill their chances of going any further. I would not have mind seeing Buffalo in the Super Bowl. But that had been something if they'd have gone and lost a fifth one. But I would have hated to see that. I remember they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all 4. Every one they got beat worse than the previous. Just kept getting worse. But that's it. All right, y'all take care now. You getting sleepy, huh? You gonna sleep for a few hours, huh? Okay. Yeah. All right. Jason's in a comical mood today, as usual. I follow the Saints. All right. Bye, everybody.